the real difference between rich and poor. There is no denying that the gap between the rich and the poor has never been bigger in today's time. This is called income inequality. Let us turn to latest statistics to back this statement up. In 2021, the top 1% own more wealth than the bottom 92%. This gap between the rich and the poor has this very visible line that separates us. Looking at your life now, which side will you be part of? Will you be on the side of the rich who enjoys financial freedom? Or are you still in the side of the poor that lives paycheck to paycheck? Stay with us on this video as we through habits of the rich that separates them to the rest of the 99% of the population. Welcome to Financial Freedom and Finance channel. Here we upload videos to give you a helping hand in reaching your financial goals. We hope to give you tips for achieving financial freedom one video at a time. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos about financial literacy. Now, let's get started with today's video. In today's video, let us not take a look at the habits of Bill Gates or Elon Musk. These are moguls, billionaires who own their companies and products. Let us take a look at the lives of the poor and the rich, both existing with a corporate 9-to-5 job, not business owners but employees. After all, a lot of us here are employees working for our pay. Both the rich employee and the poor employee have 24 hours in a day. Both have jobs that has a regular shift of 8 hours a day, and both the poor and the rich receives a monthly paycheck. So, not a lot of difference, right? But what sets the poor employee and the rich employee apart? The first difference between the poor and the rich have, what do they do with their free time? Continuous learning. If you take a look at what the poor does after work, you will notice that endless scrolling of social media, binge-watching series and movies online, and probably playing games to let steam off after a long day at work. This is not necessarily bad, but if you then take a look at what rich does after work, you will note that they dedicate time to read books, take online course, working on their master's degree, or learning a new skill. This is a big factor for the rich. Learning does not stop when you get your diploma and eventually lands a job. The rich know that learning is a continuous process that adds more value to the skills and development. This will then add value to the rich, so wherever life takes them, the rich know how valuable they are with the skills and knowledge they possess, which leads us to the second difference between the rich and the poor. Rich people look at their value, not time. If you ever walk in a job interview or an assessment of your role and compensation in your current job, do you walk in there thinking that I will be working X amount of time, hence you need to pay this much money? Or will you say, the role I will take will solve the problem with your company, which will save the company thousands of dollars in operations costs? Given the value of the role I will have, I believe I should be paid X amount of dollars. Pause right here and think, which one are you? The first one, asking for money based on the amount of time they will put in the end of the month. Or the second one, asking an amount equivalent to their value. While you are reflecting and asking yourself, how do I ask for the amount of my pay? If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. We'd also like hearing your thoughts about our videos and what you actually do to reach financial freedom. What is the simplest way that you incorporate to your routing which can result or at least get you nearer to financial freedom? Share it in the comment section down below. While you are here, hit the notification bell to get you updated on every upload, like while you are at it. Now, let us go back to the video. So, do you know which type of person are you? Are you A or B? If you ask your pay based on the amount of time you will spend at work, then you should contemplate how you demand to get paid. Rich people do not base their pay on the amount of time they will burn, but instead on the value they put to the table. You know you are valuable. You know what you do will be greatly beneficial to the company. If you know all this, you should not hesitate asking for a bigger compensation. The third difference between the rich and the poor. The rich prioritize saving money. When the poor gets the paycheck at the end of the month, the paying of bills immediately starts. Electricity bill, water bill, Netflix subscription, and more expenses. Whatever is left is what will go towards miscellaneous or savings if there is some left. You work hard, right? So why don't you pay yourself first before anything else? If you're unable to save 10% of your salary at the end of the month, list down all your expenses and find where you can cut down to have a bigger savings. Know what a need is, which are necessities in your life. Know what a want is, that is you can live without. Understanding your spending habits is the first step to getting the most out of your hard-earned money. The fourth difference between the rich and the poor, you ask? The rich thrive in challenges. When there's a problem at hand, the rich do not stop and move on with their life and on to the next thing. The rich find a way to get through the challenge. The poor, when hitting a wall, will just stop right there. If you stop whenever in front of a challenge, you do not grow. Remember, you do not grow. When you face challenges and do your best to solve them, you not only accomplished a task, but most importantly, learned something new, which adds to your development and learnings. Going back to the difference number 1, the rich continually learn. So, next time you face a challenge in your life, do not turn around and think that there is no way around this wall. Find a way to overcome the challenge and come out of it smarter at the end. Are you now thinking about things you do in your daily life? What do you do after getting off work? We all want to disconnect and turn off our brains after work. We are all guilty of scrolling through Facebook until we fall asleep. What challenges would you apply from here on? Comment that in the comment section down below. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on our every upload. We hope you are learning. Now, let's get back to the video. The fifth difference between the rich and the poor is, the rich understand and apply delayed gratification. What is delayed gratification? Delayed gratification is when you resist the urge of buying something to reward yourself. Remember, you are not saying you should not reward yourself. You should reward yourself. You work hard to get where you are. You should first and foremost delay rewarding yourself to achieve greater reward in the future. This could simply be opting to cook and eat at home on weekdays instead of ordering delivery or eating out. Look at how much you save at the end of the month and then reward yourself with something you can afford. You can apply this to a greater and bigger purchases. Maybe the expensive gaming computer that you want. Instead of buying this right away, get a freelance job where you dedicate an hour or two of your time if you can. Delayed gratification helps avoid impulsive purchases, from the smallest amount to the biggest ones. The last difference the rich do and the poor do not, rich people associate themselves with successful people. If you're always around the people that are successful, you will surely learn. Observe how they live their lives, the way they think, their mindset. Be with people you are attaining to be. This could be your mentor or your friends, someone you look up to. After all, you do not want to be around people who will bring you down. That's it for today's video. I hope you were able to learn a thing or two about a fraction of the reason why the rich and wealthy successful in the field they are on. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit the subscribe button for you to not miss out on new videos we post. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye!